I am concerned, and certainly I am praying for families because families are being assaulted and attacked by the adversary. And I wanted to deal with or discuss God's divine favor for dysfunctional families. And dysfunction shows no favoritism or partiality. Favoritism or partiality to no family. It does not show it. Dysfunction can affect the professional as well as the common day worker. Dysfunction is among the rich as well as the poor. Dysfunction is among black families as well as European American families. When you think about the term dysfunction or dysfunctional, it denotes or suggests disordered or impaired functioning as of a bodily system or organ. If something is impaired and not functioning correctly or properly in the body, the physical anatomy, it will affect the body holistically. And so dysfunction in families can have a drastic and deadly effect on the togetherness, the cohesiveness of the family. There is a particular family in the Bible. Their daddy was named Jacob. Let me tell you something, boy. Jacob was a pistol. Papa was a rolling stone. Papa had 4 wives. One by the name of Leah, Rachel. Another one was Bilhah and Zilpah. Now, Bilhah was the maid of Rachel, and Zilpah was the maid of Leah. And so Jacob had 12 children by 4 different women. That's dysfunctional. It's hard enough to try to deal with one woman or one wife, but he had 4. And they didn't like each other. These are the generations of Jacob. Joseph, being 17 years old, was feeding the flock with his brother. And the lad was with the sons of Bilhah and with the sons of Zilpah, his father's wife. And Joseph brought unto his father the evil report. Talking about Bilhah and Zilpah, sons. Now Israel loved, in other words, that's Jacob, loved Joseph more than all, oh, that's wrong, Jacob. You know that's wrong. More than all his children, because he was the son of his old age. Oh, I understand. Okay. And he made him a coat of many colors. And when his brethren saw that their father loved him more than all his brothers, they hated him and could not speak peaceably unto, they couldn't give him a kind word. Go to Genesis 39:21. But the Lord with Joseph and showed him mercy and gave him favor in the sight of the keeper of the prison. I want to tag the text and talk about divine favor for dysfunctional families. Oh, brothers and sisters, I want you to understand there was trouble on the inside of his household. And because of what was going on within the household, brothers and sisters, it affected what was happening on the outside. Jacob's family, brothers and sisters, was a dysfunctional one. You got to understand that Jacob was a trickster. Jacob was slick. Jacob was a con man. Jacob was conniving. Jacob was a deceiver. Matter of fact, the record said he was a heel grabber. And when Esau began to exit out of the womb, it was Jacob that grabbed him back. It was Jacob, brothers and sisters, who stole the birthright of Esau. Esau was a hunter and he got hungry. And so it was Jacob who concocted a scheme. And so he offered him, if you will, a little bowl of soup or stew. He said, he hungry, thank you, help me preach. And so what happened because of Esau's hunger, he sold his birthright. Let me share with you, a birthright means that one was going to be put into a position of leadership. He was going to be head. He was going to receive an inheritance. Can I talk to somebody in here? Your birthright, brothers and sisters, is your conviction, your principle. And I come by here to tell you, don't compromise your convictions and your principles for a flimsy little bowl of soup that will only gratify and satisfy for a little while. His home was dominated by lying and deceit and immorality and manipulation. But brothers and sisters, I want you to see the dysfunction in this family. But in spite of the family background, I'm not going to be long, and the dysfunction within the family, it was God's favor, don't miss this, that changed Jacob into Israel. Israel means priest, prince. And I want you to understand, my brothers and sisters, that God, if you allow him to intervene, can bring transformation in the midst of your dysfunction. Somebody ought to help me in here. Give somebody a high five and tell them the devil will try to tell you, I got to hurry on, that God is not good. Look at somebody, tell them God is good. The devil will try to tell you that God don't love you. God do love you. The devil will try to tell you if God is powerful, why do he allow this? Can I get a witness? If God is sovereign, why he don't end this? Why he don't stop this? Put your arm around somebody and tell them his ways is not like our ways. His thoughts is not like our thoughts. As the heaven is high above the earth, so is his ways and his thoughts. But I need you to hold somebody tight and tell them that it's God who's present with you. He's above you to watch over you. He's behind you to push you on. He's in front of you to lead you. He's beside you to walk with you. He's under you to hold you. Look at somebody and tell them that God has a plan for your life. I need you to shake every young person and tell them that God got a plan and a purpose for your life. Tell your homies and your honeys, I ain't got time to be drinking because they got a plan and a purpose for my life. I don't have time to be getting high because they got a plan and a purpose for my life. My family is a mess, but God told me to tell you he's going to have mercy on your mess. Can I get a witness? Put your arm around somebody and tell them the same God that showed Joe the favor is coming in my family.